What's up guys, it's Chad here with Reviews coming to you from my kitchen today. If you've been following the channel, you know that this is 8-week-old Bodie. He is a golden retriever pup and we are going to be giving him his first bath, so stay tuned. Once you got step number one taken care of, obviously you want to make sure that you get your puppy or your dog to go to the bathroom before you do a bath. Normally, I would do a bath for a dog or full-grown puppy outside. It is mid-October. I checked the temperature outside today. I took a picture of my car. Here it is. It said 44. I think it's 46, 44 degrees. You do got to treat a puppy kind of like a kid sometimes. I wouldn't give a kid a bath in 46-degree temperature. So we're doing it here in the kitchen. More specifically in the sink. Alright, this is a porcelain sink. Before I get all the hate comments, there's a lot of nasty things that take place. I bathed my baby in here until it was big enough for the tub. You know, whatever. So that's not a big deal. So long story short, you got the dog. Step one was get him to go to the bathroom. Alright, on this counter here, this is actually much easier and better spot to do the first bath or first bathing of dogs because they're not in their element. So if you were to do it in, let's say, a bathtub, they have a more tendency to jump out and get soap and water all over the place. As you can see, he's just hanging out on the countertop because he's not in his element. He can't jump off the counter onto the floor. That's like a good 4-foot drop. So he's just going to hang out with me and be a good boy. Alright. Obviously you don't want to have any sort of collars, leashes, anything attached to them because you don't need this to get all wet and soapy. So take that off. Alright, we're going to fill up the sink with about 4 to 6 inches of warm water and some soap. This is the soap that I'm going to be using. This is great rated stuff right here. This is Burt's Bees. My wife uses Burt's Bees for her stuff. This is a 2-in-1 Tila shampoo and conditioner with buttermilk and linseed. Don't really know what that is. But as you can see, my little man Bodie here is the spokes dog for this. Not really. But this is a great product. I got it on Amazon. It's one of the top rated products. So let's get on to the next step. Just waiting for the sink to fill up. Bodie here, he's excited to get his first bath. At least I think he is. Yeah, you got Bodie. He getting into the bath.
I want to get his bath.
Yeah, he's gonna get his bath.
I want to get his bath now. Then he can get back in the washing machine.
Yeah, Bodie's getting excited. My daughter's down here, so if you hear any baby sounds, that's my daughter. Whoa. Here, go up on the bar stool. Go up on the bar stool. Go up on the bar stool. Oh, I know. You're excited, huh? You're excited. No. Alright, so we're going to put him in here. Hopefully he doesn't jump out loud. Get my Drew Review shirt on dirty. Alright, you ready? You ready?
You ready, buddy? You ready, buddy?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Then we don't have to be drinking the soap. Alright, obviously being in my sink, I do have one of these, so this right here is greatly going to help. So, obviously what we want to do is we just want to get him all wet. So, obviously use nice warm water. Can't go nowhere.
You're not going anywhere, Daddy. I said, the dog said, give me a
Might be a little bit more hassle here, but we'll see.
You're not going anywhere with Daddy. Cause give me up. First the dad says, give me up, give me up.
Alright, you're just going to start at the top and work your way down. So put a nice bead down his back. And give it a lather. You might need a little bit more. Yeah, definitely gonna need some more. Good boy.
Oh, yeah, that is so simple.
Here we go.
Here's some money. Yeah. But I said, yeah.
Thank you.
That's to the right here. Right to the right there.
No.
I still have it to just make that.
Obviously on a golden puppy, you don't have to worry about combing it out or shedding. As he gets older and his second layer comes in, he's going to start to shed a little bit more. But right now, as a puppy, you don't have to worry about having to comb out, you know, excess fur or anything.
I want a pen.
Make sure you try to get his belly good. Look at that cute boy. Look at that cute boy. Yeah, he looks concerned. Looks concerned. When I picked him up from the breeder, they said they already had given him a bath. So it's probably not his first bath, but first bath in with us. Doing so good, boy. Doing so good. Alright, once you have everything good and lathered up, give them a good rinse. And then on to the most fun parts, the drying. Alright, good boy, yes. Alright, you're getting me all wet, boy. You're getting me all wet. Yeah, so when your golden retriever puppy is obviously nice and dry, he looks like a big fluff ball. But when he actually gets all wet, he starts to look like a little skinny greyhound. Alright, back it up, back it up. You need to get your head. You need to get your head. And the more you give your puppy a bath, the more he's going to get used to it, and the less fighting he's going to do, and he's just going to enjoy it after a little while. But this first few times, he's probably getting scared of everything, so just be gentle with him. Alright, back it up. Alright, I'm satisfied with all the level of rinse I got on him. Hold on. We're going to go to the next section. On to the drying. Now, I have this towel set up on top of my counter. Again, the reason why I do this up here is to isolate him from essentially his territory. he's over here whining because he wants to get out and get dried. But essentially, you can either do towel dry method, or I got something else I'm going to use, and I like to try to get to use this on a puppy so they get used to the sound of it. So here it is over here. The thing I'm going to use is this blow car dryer. I do a little detailing on the side, but I use this, it doubles as a dryer for a dog. So I have this thing kind of a little far away, and there's a Bodie over there. And it does have a nice long hose, so you can kind of hide this somewhere else so it kind of blocks the sound out. Hopefully you're able to hear me okay, but this is pretty much the end of the nozzle. The thing's over there, you can kind of hear it, has kind of like a hum to it, but this is going to help dry him off, so let's go to it. Alright, so he's a little bit scared, that's okay. We're going to turn that off and just try the old towel method. I think he's a little too scared of it still. Alright, we decided to go just to the towel method. He's a little on the cold side. We're going to get him nice and dried up. Yeah, on my last Golden, that blow car dryer showed you worked perfect. He's not used to it, but as time goes on, when you kind of keep up using something new, dogs get used to things. So that car dryer is, like I said, perfect for this job. He's a little scared, so I don't want to scare him too much. He's already just trying to get used to everything in the house. But a nice towel dry, his legs, trim like he's a little kid. Just be gentle with him and talk to him. Hey, you're doing good, Bodie. Yes, you're doing good. All right. Another great thing that you can do when you give your dog a bath, just like humans, when your nails get wet, they're easier to cut. So if you're wanting to do a nail trim on your puppy or your dog, after a bath is a great time because those nails are a little bit more moist and a little bit easier to cut and a little bit less error in cutting the quit when the nails are a little bit easier to cut, a little quicker. I'm not going to do that now. I'm going to do the nail grinding on a separate video. But please like and subscribe and follow along with little Bodie here. And there's that. If you have your dog up here on an elevated position, another great thing to do, as you can see though, my doggy is a little scared. He's nervous, so you might want to give him a few treats and tell him good job for taking a bath, so he associates a bath with good stuff. Good boy. Yes, good boy. You did such a good job in the bath. Good job. Yes, a bath. Good. See, I'm re-emphasizing that bath is a good thing, and he gets treats if he's a good boy. See, he's over here and he wants more treats. Good boy. I just break these little bitty training treats in half, so in his mind, I guess he's getting more. Good boy. Alright, now, he's essentially dry, he's still damp. Alright, what you want to do is you want to give your Golden a good brush. Alright, these are essentially the three types of brushes that I've had on all my Goldens. You have just a straight comb, you have a slicker brush, and you have a Furminator. Until your Golden gets to be older, around 8 months or older, when they have their second layer of fur on and they actually start shedding, you do not want to use this. This essentially is going to rip out the puppy fur, leave bald spots if you do it a lot. So don't even use this until your puppy is a little bit older. So that leaves just a standard comb and a slicker brush. I prefer the slicker brush, but you can use a standard comb. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to show him the treat, say, good boy, and start giving him a comb. You want to get all of it, it's not essential right off the bat. He is just a puppy. But I do want to get a nice good, sit, good boy, See, you want to get his head and his ears, just gently on the ears and the head. Doesn't take a lot. The reason why I'm doing this is because just like a child or a person or a girl with long hair like all my daughters, you want to start training their fur to be straight and go in the direction you want. You don't want their fur to stay all nappy and all, you know, messed up, because if you want that show quality golden fur, you're going to want to start the fur when they're little puppies. So you want to get their hair to start going nice and straight in the direction you want. Obviously on the chest and belly you want it to go down. So we're going to start brushing the downward position on these pirates right here. Like I said, it's not a big deal. He's just a little puppy, 8 weeks. But like I said, you just want to start to train that fur to go where you want it to go. Alright, I'm going to keep on going and see you guys later. Something else you can do if the dog is just terrified of you brushing him is obviously you can treat him, or you can just lay the brush down so he sniffs at it. See how he's sniffing the brush? He's not really too sure about it. But if you get him used to the brush, see, he's just kind of sniffing at it. It's not really bothering him. But if he's terrified of it, you might want to just lay this down, you know, in his crate or whatever, so he gets used to it. Obviously, don't let him chew on it, but you know, get it to where you're petting him and saying, you know, "Good boy," as you're petting him, and he'll get used to that brush a lot quicker. That concludes Bodie's first bath. So if you guys like this and want to see more, please like and subscribe. Leave comments down below and let me know what you want to see. Again, Bodie's pretty much done. He's still just a little bit damp, and I got to do a little bit more brushing. But I think he's going to be good. Have a great weekend.